no reason.
Dog walk
Running his
that
mouth.
nigga.
I want all the smoke. I ain't on the internet. Nigga, what you doing on the internet?
You hear him stuttering the whole
Yeah.
time. He stutter box ass motherfucker. He couldn't even say one word without
He said,
Feel me?
and to all my mans in Delaware, make sure that you are on point and reactionary to everything that is going on.
Yeah, 1 + 2, 3 + 3.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But once again, I like the fact though when I put a nigga on the ropes, cause he running from them text messages. Oh, you don't want to address them. You don't want to talk about that. He ain't
Matter of
got nothing
fact,
to say about that.
you still got the messages in your phone?
Yeah, they
Hey, go
still up
ahead.
on the
Go ahead
they
and read
still
it
up on
off.
the what you call it.
I know it's on IG. Can you read it off real quick, or I don't know if you're driving.
Let me no, I can give them to you for the month.
Yeah, I'm gonna read them off to y'all so y'all hear the context of this, and then y'all figure out why he don't address it. Why he ain't said now the messages whack put up. Let me explain. Like he ain't fucking with that for some reason, and it ain't like he said some incriminating shit or nothing like that. He just like he want to ignore the fact that he was okay with what was going on. Y'all get that? He was cool with what was going on. There was no indiscrepancy. He was okay with it. Here's the question. When did he decide to go bad? When did we first hear him going bad? What triggered him to go bad? That's the better question. Because you've been knowing about what the fuck was going on, Jay Prince. What triggered where you said, you know what, now I'm finna go bad?
Nigga whacked her not letting that nigga buy that lady out for that 20,000. Not letting
But
that
Wack
nigga
Ben
bully
told him
that
no.
lady.
But Wack Ben told him no. What made him now want to come out and start talking about this shit? Wack Ben told him no. That
Yeah.
no was a minute ago before he says anything.
He must have heard that conversation niggas had on Clubhouse when
They're
that
Oh,
clipping the
first room
conversation. They're
was.
clipping. He only heard parts of the conversation, so he's only going off of what he thinks that we're saying, but he's not hearing the whole fucking conversation. He's just picking and choosing what he wants to hear because he's a fucking idiot.
Did
Either
you
way
guys
it
pick up
go, it don't
Lady
even really
Killer or
matter what
Caboose?
made the nigga go bad. The
Hey,
point of the
pull up
matter is
Rebo.
the nigga went bad.
Yeah,
But what the
Lady
fuck you
Killer's in
gonna
it
do,
too.
nigga?
I already pulled her up.
Rebo.
What's up with this orange juice Joe coming at Reek? Orange juice Joe, what's your problem?
Who names himself Orange Juice? Who calls himself Orange Juice, anyways?
He's a bastard kid.
It's some dude named Orange Juice Joe and Rod.
Is that
Hey,
Minute Maid?
Rebo's in
Just
the
go with
goo.
Minute Maid?
So
They going off in the chat, but they don't want to come up and say nothing.
Hey, what? This is Crook. You know that was a money play for Gilly and Wallow, man. Don't hold them too hard to the fire. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I said, you know that was a money play for Gilly and Wallow, man. They got to keep the content streaming. Don't hold them too hard to it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just gonna look them in their eye. I'm gonna ask them where they at with me. Depending on what they say, depending on where it go. I ain't tripping, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about nothing. It's what it
Right,
is.
right, right.
I ain't tripping. It's that simple. Go, where y'all at with me, my nigga? Depending on what they say, depending on what it's gonna be. Fuck me, then we gonna tear it up on the spot. Depending on what they say, that's what it's gonna be. I ain't tripping.
them niggas. Hey, put like this, Crook. Them interviewing them is one thing. Talking about projects, where the fuck they got going on. But it's when they started talking about Wack and how long you let them drag it and entertained it. Here, read this so people can't. Like, nigga, I'm not participating none of that. Nigga, if I fuck with him, bro, we not finna do none of that conversation. Oh yeah, man, you know, and then it went to the here. Nah. We can't do that. Oh, why? What's the problem? I fuck with him.
Hey,
Oh, okay,
Rick.
okay. That's a
They were
simple
playing the
thing. The
50s.
views
They
would
were playing
still
the
be
50s.
there.
Yo,
Yeah, the
Rick.
views would hold on, Crook. The
Nah.
views would have still been there. So if we talking about that was a money play, the views would have still been there. They would have still got their numbers. They would have still ate. They did not have to allow these people to drag that shit out and put all them shit and just sit there. Opposed to being like, nah, man, Wack showed me the contract. Hey, Wack did put up a text message on that. They didn't address anything on behalf. There was no devil's advocate. It was just let them rant about Wack and let us just sit here.
Hey Rick,
Rick.
I'm with that. I would say this, and I said I was gonna be quiet about this shit, but I can't help myself. But with them knowing the situation and knowing all the facts from WAC, knowing the text
Yeah.
messages, knowing the whole shit, if it was anybody else, they would have pressed them. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, I think somebody else said they would have made the phone call to even make the content more, elaborate to get the information out. But I think there may have been a deal to where it was like they were going to listen to him talk and they're going to just put the content out. And I think that's where Wack got to be like, hey, like he said, I'm going to look you in the fucking eye and you tell me where you at. That's where it's at.
That's
Hey,
it.
Bo, I agree with you, but there's no possible way you're gonna have those two individuals there and it not come up. Now, peep game, peep, it was scripted. Peep
Right.
game. There was
Right.
there
No
was
doubt.
there was three commercials or two or three commercials in between. That subject matter did not come up until 53 minutes and 24 seconds into the broadcast. Pay attention.
Which
Let
you
me
which
ask
you
you, let me
know
ask
that
you a
was
question, Chris.
as designed so that they get all the other bullshit out the way.
Right. It
The
was
major
scripted.
content was
Right.
scripted to where, hey, you know this is gonna come up.
Let me ask you a question,
And they
Chris.
knew that
How
that
much
was
can
the
you take,
draw.
even as a blogger? How much can you take when somebody's saying some smut or some bullshit about your homie? Like you, at some point, you can be like, hold on. This is the homie we talking about. Hold on. How much, even as a blogger, how much
That's a
can you
fact,
take?
yeah.
How much can you take before you shut it down? Like, hold on, my nigga. We talk about the homie for one. So
Dog.
it's gonna be respectful. It's gonna be respectful. All this name calling, all that shit out. So for one, it gotta be respectful. For even as a blogger, it gotta be respectful.
Just
You
call the
still,
whack up. They could have
and
just
I
called
know
whack on
you
the
a man
phone.
of principles and morals. So I know you're gonna
For
take some
sure.
shit from the gate.
They should
Hey,
have just
hey,
called whack from the phone.
Nah.
Boom.
Hold on. Let me just lay this out. Let me lay this out first and foremost before I even move forward. Two P's. You bring up a good point,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll just say I pray that cooler heads prevail in this entire situation, however that may
I
play
agree.
out.
No,
You
I agree.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
hey,
yeah.
but two P's, the point you brought up, dog. You already know when it comes to when bread is involved, nigga. Come on, man. What we talking about? You
hey,
know,
two
we
P's.
don't
I'll
we don't we
say
don't
this.
see we don't see niggas flake for less. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, Crook. Hey, I'm gonna say it like this. We all know key words, right? Where I could call a motherfucker Mark, fuck your mama, you're a weirdo. All the key words of the West Coast. That nigga said all the key words of Chicago to make a motherfucker jump, and he knew what he was doing. And they should have picked up on them key words and be like, hold up, and that's what it is. They not dumb.
Hey, Bo, I ain't even getting into it. I heard more than that, but I ain't getting into it. Part of the troubling part of the conversation for me was
They
when
let us call it international green light type of shit. If you understand what
hey,
I'm
hey,
saying, they try.
hey,
That's what they
hey,
try to do. There's a weird
hold on.
shit. That's the bitch shit. That's the bitch shit I'm talking about.
Bro, as soon as he said Rat 100, and that's when Gilly, one of them
Well,
niggas
see,
should have
here
been
go the
like, yo,
thing, though. I kind of appreciate it because it let me know he's scared. You's a coward because you didn't tell me that in my face.
oh God, I didn't call you no rat, none of
Facts.
that.
Yeah, for sure. Cause
Nah,
DJ Academic even
what
hit him
got
out
me
saying
was when
that.
he said the cake shit, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah,
He thought that shit was funny. I ain't like that.
I ain't never seen nigga DJ Academic let a nigga talk bad about him. He be like, hold on now, I know Whack against he most against the nigga.
Come on, that's what I'm
DJ
saying.
Academic
They could have
defend him.
called Wack. They
Anytime a
could have
nigga
just called.
say something, he'll go, hold on, Whack must be
I
one of the most
seen
against
these
niggas
niggas
I
in the
know. Woo,
lobby.
woo, woo.
I'm looking at Gillian Wallow a little different because if y'all felt like that, bro, we could have towed the lobby up, bro.
I'm gonna say this, man,
Niggas
and I
felt
was
like
with
that, bro, for real. Like, tow the lobby up. I
I'm
was
gonna say this,
dolo.
it's courtesy call. I felt they fuck with a nigga. They could have let a nigga know it shouldn't. I don't. They could have called him.
And I know they listening because I know they know this that shit was weird.
here's the
Hey,
problem. Here's the
Reek, they
problem. Here's the
they
problem
call
in the
people
They
Hey,
first
ain't
on
even
Rick.
place.
their
Hey,
talking
Rick,
niggas
let
podcast.
me
actually
tell you
Whack.
something. One thing about me, bro. I always run into niggas, bro.
I'm already
I
knowing.
know what
Hell
niggas
yeah.
be all the time. I just don't. I'm going to run into niggas and then we going to holler. I just going to look a nigga in their eyes and I'm going to ask one question. Nigga, what's happening? Nigga, they got my number
Yeah.
straight up.
No,
Yeah.
Reek, yes, it's super weird because they call people on their podcast all the time, and as soon as they got done saying that, they should have. All right, you know what? You got a problem with Wack? Let's call him up right now on Facetime. Wallow does it all the time. I don't know why they didn't choose to do it this
That's
time.
what I'm saying. They could have called him.
Because these
Hey,
everybody
they
You
tried to
want
motherfucker
content? Let's
put
call him right now. Let's
Meek
get all the
Mill on the
content right
phone
here.
with him.
hey
Cause I
everybody
always hear
be
Wallow
because
do that.
everybody
Nigga, hold
kissing
on, hold on.
ass.
Wallow
Everybody
always
kissing
be the one trying
ass.
to squash the beef. I'm gonna call him right now. That's my partner. I'm gonna woo woo woo.
Hey, this the crazy part. Jay Prince, he going to talk to niggas and be around niggas that he ain't never wanted to fuck with. This whole time he been around in the industry. Certain niggas he ain't
He ain't
never
never
called to
fuck
reach.
with these niggas.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
what. Hey,
He
Reek,
ain't
that's
never
what I'm
fuck with
Yeah.
none
saying.
of these niggas. Oh
When
God.
hey Reek, when Wack was there, they was quick to try to call my son punk ass.
Hell yeah.
Same shit. Like why not pick up the phone? But hey, let's make peace. They wasn't with the peace shit, but I fucks with Gilly and Wallow. But hey, this was kind of suspect.
Nah, what killed me is I just seen the niggas.
Just seen
Today,
him.
I just seen the niggas, bro, face to face. They walked up, I was sitting down. They saw me before I saw them. The nigga walked up on me and grabbed me by my shoulder and said, "What's up now, nigga?" Playing.
Right. I think
Real
they
shit.
fucks with you, but I think an element of that interview was they showed their cards as they're kind of intimidated by his presence as well as yours and didn't want to get involved. And I think that's the card they're gonna play.
Me too, Lee. Boy, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
I ain't-
Hold
but
on. So getting involved is saying, hey, hold on. The homie ain't no rat. I ain't finna let you do that.
Yeah,
Hold
because
on.
they're
The
not gonna
homie.
pick a side. They're not gonna pick a
That's
side.
not picking a side. Put like this. Then Jay Prince don't respect them niggas as men. I came over here, talked about a nigga that y'all be around, said what I want to say. Y'all to say
Mm-hmm.
something. He probably left the studio like these niggas is bitches. These
And
two
that's
niggas
more that's
that
more believable.
said
That's
exactly.
whatever
more
I want to say.
believable than putting them on the spot. I absolutely agree with you saying in a positive way.
They
That
picked a side with Meek Mill. In fact, they said they gonna step in front of it. They said we can scrap right now. So how y'all
yeah, I
Yeah,
gonna do
that
mean
shit
that
was
for one guy? How they gonna do that for
when
one
Gilly
guy and then
started.
not do it for somebody else?
Wait,
Even if you
it
don't
was
pick a
funny.
side, you tell a nigga, you look, don't talk about the homie, and I do the same for you when you gone. So you don't got to pick a side, nigga. You just set where you standing at. Don't talk
agree.
about the
Two
homie,
P's, you right on that, but they
and I say
didn't.
the same thing for you.
And they didn't because they had a stance and they kind of bowed down. I mean, it is what it is. They bowed down.
Yeah,
They let the man do what he was gonna do on their platform, and now it's fucked up. And like I say, if I know my nigga, he gonna press him and be like, "What the
yeah.
fuck is up with that?"
So Lee, but basically they basically just was scared of them niggas then, well, basically.
100%.
Now they got to look this nigga in the eye and come up with some reason, or just yeah.
Yo, listen, man, y'all bugging right now because I ain't gonna say I know the type of reach any individual has, but I can tell you right now, certain individuals can get pinged to this app right now if that was the call, but I
Man,
understand
them
why.
niggas have been in the room 10 times.
Hey, Crook, what
Niggas
did I
have been
tell
in
you?
this
What did I
room.
say? What did I say in the earlier room? I said I can't wait. I said I'm interested in the response of this Gillian Wally interview from my nigga. And time gonna tell where it's gonna take it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But when I seen the little 5 second, 10 second clips, I was like, we gonna have a problem. And my main thing was this is disrespectful. Nobody stopped it. It's a game being played, and I'm gonna watch this shit play out.
Why the promo clips gotta have whack in it though? That's whack made that point. The promo
Be,
clips is
Do you want
appealing.
to ping him in
because
here,
Man,
Rick?
because
that's what it
I don't
says.
think no more of the motherfucking interview was even worth it listening to.
What?
If it ain't
Do we
got
want to
whack
ping
in
him
it,
in here?
niggas ain't trying to really watch it.
I ain't got whack in it.
There it
Yeah.
is. There it is. Hey, my
Yeah.
nigga is the algorithm, motherfuckers. Yeah, that part.
We just gonna let him chill.
I'm just
Nah,
saying,
if
certain.
anybody know whack, that shit ain't just gonna chill, man. Fuck what you talking about.
I'm just saying,
So do we gonna ping him?
certain boss level shit ain't made for public consumption. That's all I'm saying.
Man, I ain't giving a fuck about none of that. When I see him, I'm going to ask niggas one question. Depending on how the answer is, depending on where it's going to go. That's simple. Take it how you want to take it. Niggas got my number. I didn't text them niggas at all that day. They ain't responded. Nigga, whole shit. So, niggas on that whole shit, then cool, nigga. While I'm the
Well,
same nigga reach to you, nigga. I'm the same nigga reach to you, nigga. I done looked out for you like you done looked out for me. So if you feel like you can't get on the phone with me, then that's telling me what that is, nigga. Maybe you been home too long. I don't know.
There it is.
Yeah, you know they're gonna say it's for content, right?
Oh no. Now when I run into him, I ask a nigga one thing. We're gonna tear it up. That's simple. It ain't even a, hey homie, what's happening, my nigga? Y'all really let a nigga disrespect my name like that? And you nigga, you been ignoring. Well, we gonna get out on pyro.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think they
gonna
want
go
that
where
with
it's
you,
gonna
Wack.
go. It's gonna go wherever it go, nigga. So you niggas holler at me, uh, you know, when I see you, I'm gonna ask you. And then do what it do, nigga. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping.
Hell yeah, them niggas about
Hey, listen, man.
to.
I hope, like I said, cooler heads prevail. I hope, I hope the freedom, of the individual at the center of all of this. Um, I pray for all of that. But at the same time, I will point out one thing that I caught in that interview that was a little unsettling to me is just Junior's timeline of how this transpired. And I think that shit, a lot of people missed what was said. And I'm a land there. Words are not made just to be spoken. Words have meanings. I'll say that.
Put like this, them niggas ready to go sit down with anybody that seem like they got a problem with whack. That shit get weird. Like who else? Who else y'all want to bring on there for a campaign? Can't play the 50 forever.
You right on that, Rick.
Well, aside from that, I don't see why Gilead would sitting in front of Jay Prince when niggas was just last week saying he ran from the nigga. You know, so
Huh?
yeah, y'all. You don't remember the
You
cool
talking about 8 ball?
8 ball got on the
The
stage
eight
talking.
ball shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
I could see that. At first, I thought that. Then I was like, well, Philly gonna protect Philly. That's why I understood the Meek Mill shit and the my son shit and all that shit because they
What Meek Mill
all
shit,
that.
bro? What no Meek Mill shit?
No,
Them
I'm
niggas
saying
was
you know
in
when they
my
was in the interview
studio
with you,
joking.
right,
That
right,
was it. Hey, bro, listen. Ain't no nigga coming in my studio being aggressive, nigga. And it's real. It's not happening.
at at no time.
It's not happening.
Facts.
Hey,
Big ass
hey,
facts.
they can't get out. They trapped in there.
It's not
Hey,
happening. The
King
fuck?
King John, I'm glad you here. You seem like an individual, an elder
What you mean?
statesman.
They say the nigga ran. Who they say the nigga ran from?
Jay Prince.
Who ran from Jay Prince? Gilly ran from Jay. Oh, no, I'm confused. I don't know.
Yeah,
What the
it was something.
That nigga trying to say
Eight,
eight ball, right?
eight ball said he witnessed it or some shit like that. I don't know, but Gilly he went on a little rant trying to respond and clear his name, as if it wasn't true. So where's the truth? Who knows? But
Nah, he said eight ball in them
Jay,
ring. Eight ball
Jay,
said he saw the wrong nigga.
Jay Prince ain't cleared up on Gilly's side. I don't know. I guess this is they way of doing it by going on the show. But Jay Prince, in my opinion, is on the campaign to try to beef with Wack versus trying to get this deal done
Damn,
in a
Well,
good
that's
way.
obvious. That's
See,
easy.
now, see, they didn't say nothing because they was scared. But maybe you gotta protect them niggas, man. Shit.
What was you getting ready to say, Crook?
Oh, it's
Did you hear the interview?
weird.
I already see. That's the funny thing about a lot of niggas that be around and how people be viewing me sometimes in these conversations. I had that conversation with Wack yesterday because I saw the video was coming out. I didn't know what the fuck they was gonna say, but I wanted him to be able to tell the truth. He put out his evidence, so everything Uncle said, yeah, I can't call you Uncle. I'm 41, he's 45, but I do look up to Wack in certain degrees because it's a lot of shit I feel like I can learn from him. So that's just paying some respect to him. But anyway,
But 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 I'm asking you, did you hear the interview?
I don't even really need to hear this shit. I know it's a campaign.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My thing
Nah,
is,
I could say this, King
Like
John.
Wack
I
said,
heard this shit yesterday, right? And I understand where you at. I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, you know, after listening to it again, you kind of bias and I understand why, and you was trying to understand something that's already understood. But what you fail to realize is that the truth is going to be the truth, and you still hooked on love of somebody that you grew up loving, whether it be your neighbor, your you know, whatever he is to you. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't discount the Jay Prince shit. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, you continue to protect Jay Prince and Larry Hoover, which the conversation was about Jay Prince, and you couldn't find no fault. And when you finally did, it was suspect. And I'll say that. I
hey,
will say that.
bro, I said I done said many times where I found fault in Jay Prince. That don't mean I'm gonna say I'm going against him. I'm just gonna tell the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? Or what
And
I
you
see.
wouldn't come out and say, "Hey, no, this is outright wrong."
Bro, I said it more than one. Whack. You recall me saying Jay Prince was wrong more than once?
Oh, yeah, he said that.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that's not true.
it took you a minute to say it then, because all I heard you keep saying, I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard that like 50 times.
I don't know how you might be looking at it like I'm biased, but of course I am. I ain't gonna stop being who I am and where I'm from. That just ain't gonna change. But at the end of the day, the truth is the truth, and I feel like it's a man-to-man situation between Jay Prince and Wack 100. And then on top of that, Wack made it clear that the lady would like to speak to Wendy, Miss Wendy. So, like Wack said, if them two can get out of the way with their issues and allow the family, the representative of the family, the matriarch of the family, who is Miss Wendy, to speak to this lady, that's the way it should go. That's all however Wack and Jay Prince deal with each other, that's between two men. Now, is Jay Prince willing to do that? If he's not, in my opinion, he would be wrong as a man or whatever else he represents.
All right, well,
So
that's
I
the
don't
first
have
time I
no
heard that.
doubt.
You're right. No,
Well,
that's exactly what he said.
that's what I basically been saying. I always say a man. I always say let two men deal with two men. Stand on your own 2 feet. You got to be a man first before you can be anything. That's coming from Larry. Larry gonna say that. You got to
But
be a man
yeah,
first.
one man got to get out the way.
Yeah. So, but then we start talking about the truth of how things transpired 20 years ago. That's really up to Larry and this lady. You know what I'm saying? But he can't speak. So he got representatives speaking for him. That's all fine and dandy too. But at the end of the day, this shit ain't really good for none of the parties involved. I
I
don't feel
agree.
like it does anything positive for what the movement is. Like I said yesterday, all sides hopefully will be on the same side of getting Mr. Larry Hoover home.
Well, at the same time, I mean,
Real talk.
without saying it, you got some of these people on the stage need to learn how to read between the lines. The information has been out there, and the relationships that have been established have to be identified. Although the parties involved probably can't say nothing. I'm a pretty smart motherfucker, and I can pretty much guess what's going on, and so should everybody else. And if y'all can't pick up what's been put down, then that's
Check,
on y'all.
check.
I'm gonna tell you what else
Touch.
I don't like is y'all keep talking about getting Larry Hoover home. This footage ain't getting nobody home, bro.
I gotta definitely say, I don't think that's part of what the effort is anyway, in my opinion. But I don't know for a fact. I ain't never seen the footage, but I don't see how footage would be something that would get him home. I think
You
it's
think the
about money.
CDCF, the
I
Yeah,
think
Federal Bureau of
it's
Investigations, will allow footage to come out that would let release somebody from
All
prison?
that they keep
I
talking
think
about,
it's about money.
he probably
we
desperate for
got
money.
something, and it's transformation from '73 to 1998. That's it, bro. Whatever the details is of his charges and crimes and all that, that's still something that stands in the court of law, bro.
Yeah, I think it's about money. It was Jay Prince that got up and made that statement about freedom, and
The only
that's
way
Yo,
he
another thing
getting
Lebo,
I
out
check your
disagree
is
with.
a president pardon. That's it.
Lebo, check your text, bro. You about to really get upset now. When you read that shit, check your text, homie.
I'm reading it now. Hold on.
You
I was
got the
actually,
contract.
I was actually somewhat surprised to see
Yo,
the
Reek,
other
put the
person.
screenshots up. Put the link up top, bro.
They
I was
want it, they
actually,
got it. Here they go. This is what, you know?
I was actually surprised to see
Yeah, the thing you
Miss
sent to me is still
Junior.
uploading. It's still uploading. It ain't fully
All
uploaded
right.
yet.
I was actually surprised to see Junior sitting there. Um, I if this is what they say it is, which is a petition to pardon, I would imagine that they have individuals that operate within the judicial
What's a
system,
petition
and
apart? This footage?
it, that's what they're saying. That's what they're
What the
saying. That
fuck
this
is y'all
that
talking about, bro?
that this
Hey,
is
hey, hey,
they're
what?
trying to say, hey, what they're trying to say that
Bro,
the
ain't
footage
no
is
bro,
applicable.
Lebo. What they mean she stole it.
Ah, nah, that's a done
Cut
deal. Like you
right.
said earlier. Hey, check this out. When you said it earlier, I ain't never seen a contract this detailed.
I ain't never seen one in my life. Straight up, nigga.
That's a wrap. It's a done deal.
I don't know what this nigga talking about.
Well, and that's the funny thing about when you speak and say something, people
Nigga talking
hear it.
about she stole it. How do you steal something that's yours?
Hey, what I could tell you, that shit clear as day. A motherfucking second grade level education could understand that motherfucker.
Even if even if she did, I'd be willing to pay whatever it costs to get it. If that's what it's really is going on for his freedom. If that was the case, I'd pay
Hey,
millions.
look, bro. You gonna keep with this shit, John. I don't what the fuck you keep talking about freedom and shit, bro. It's fucking footage, my nigga. It's not fucking crime scene shit. What are you talking about right now, homie?
All I'm saying is if they
See,
keep
now I
if
see
they,
what Lebo's saying. Cause you playing the 50, my nigga. Why you keep making mention of this footage like it'll free? We got the shit that'll free.
He said if that was the
I think
case,
it's about his
Nah,
freedom. I'm saying if you want something, then
nah,
pay for
bro.
what it's worth. Then
Nah, you keep saying pay for what it's worth for his freedom.
no,
so
I'm
that was
saying
the
if you
case.
want
That's what
control
you
of it, because
said, homie.
what they want is control of it, obviously, right?
But what the fuck that got to do with dude's freedom?
No, and I believe it's about the money.
Then
I
why is
but
you saying,
Well,
but I
say
can't.
that
man?
then. Say that
Yeah,
then.
you just
I
saying
said
some
that
whole
three
other weird
times.
shit, bro.
Then quit. Don't you don't have to mention
I
anything
just
else. You don't
said
have to mention him
he
being
should
released.
pay. He
That's it.
should
Yeah,
You don't
pay
have to mention him
whatever.
being
He
released.
should pay
Nah,
yeah,
you
whatever
money.
this
keep you
Nah,
lady
keep
would
money,
take.
saying
money.
I
Let him tell.
love Larry Hoover. I love Larry
Fucking well,
Hoover,
that's not
and
gonna change.
and
That ain't
and
gonna change. I'm not
I
gonna be no
want
fake
his
ass nigga,
freedom and
bro.
all that. Man, you realize it's gonna take a president pardon for that nigga to come home. You understand that,
Bruh,
right?
he called him out
Well,
on his
right
first
now with the First
communication.
Step Act, a judge could let him out, but
Man,
at the
that shit
same
ain't
time,
gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
what you mean? All this, everybody in his case is out right now, but him off the First Step Act.
You believe
Stone
that
got
shit?
fucked up.
How you think Big Dirt came home? How you think Johnny Crusher came
Go
home?
to sleep.
They got it off the First Step Act. They
They
all
ain't
had
get
life
more time
sentences, bro.
inside there for running a whole ring from fucking doing some other shit.
They
They
all
not
had
fighting
what?
Man,
Wait, they
five
all
life
had what?
sentences.
How many?
He got 5 life sentences, bruh.
Six.
Well, at the
6.
end of the day, if the judge deems he's eligible for the First Step Act, which they already said he's eligible, they said he's eligible.
You
Now
might
a
want to
judge got to
read
make a
more into that
determination.
shit.
But I know one thing. I know one part of this aspect of what we're talking about that could affect it is all this drama behind it shouldn't be happening because we don't. You don't want somebody putting that on no. Let's say the other side using any of this shit that's been said in a negative light. And I'm not talking about what you've been saying, Wack. I'm talking about other people and all the drama behind it, making it look like it's a big problem that when it's really no problem. It's
And
a
King
problem
Ask
John,
your
between you and
man
that's
him.
the
something
only
over there.
part I'm gonna agree with you
Bringing it
on,
up.
but that's coming from somewhere else.
yeah,
That's
I was
coming
just about
from
to.
I
that's
just
coming
said
from the
that, bro.
side that don't want him to get out
I've been
because
saying that all
that's what's
along,
doing it.
though. I've been saying that all along, and I'm saying it now. It don't need to be no drama behind this. This ain't no issue. If anything, this is a disagreement between Jay Prince and Wack as two men.
Nah, fuck all that. It's where it's at
Nah,
now, nigga. I
yeah.
ain't gonna hold you. You
Yeah,
steady
we
keep talking
passed
about it
that.
ain't no drama. Hold on. You
And
steady
you
keep
keep
talking
bringing
about it
it
don't
up,
need to be
King
no
John.
drama. My nigga, don't come talking about no drama in a 100 ENT room. Nigga, go call Jay Prince, nigga. He the nigga start turning it up. Nigga, Wack was trying to make business be business. So fuck all that. It don't need to be no drama, nigga. We ain't never waving no fucking white flags with no nigga, fool. If
There
that's
it
what
is,
type of
Creep. The
time them
next
niggas
time
on, then that's the
motherfucker
type of
say,
time we on,
hey, I
bro.
want
Period.
hey, Wack, let me understand this. Nah, fuck that. It's already understood.
Oh
Well,
God,
that's
that's
real.
where it's at, nigga.
Please believe it.
Hey, listen, I understand all that. That's my whole point, bro.
But what I'm trying to
If
get you to
it was
understand, bro,
like
you
that,
can't look. Hey, look, you cannot come preaching peace to niggas who didn't provoke the war, fool. You gotta go preaching peace to the other side, my nigga. It ain't never came out of whack. Fuck. It ain't never came out of whack mouth. Fuck Jay Prince. No extra shit like that. That little nigga got on the whatever the fucking internet nigga and start talking reckless. You talking about some shit that's irrelevant to this side, my nigga, because we didn't provoke it. You feel me? The other nigga did. So go preach that part of your conversation and your point, my nigga, to Jay
Yeah,
Prince. We don't need to
I
hear.
want to see when the other side is gonna say, "Hey, Jay Prince, you really on here trying to initiate war in Larry Hoover name in the open, and we trying to get him out."
There it
That
is. There it is. Now that's the facts.
he not
That's
even
what he
making
did.
sense right now.
That's what he
Yeah,
did.
that roll call was crazy.
You
Yo, I ain't
talking
gonna
you talking
lie.
about
That
a
roll
man
call was
That's what he did, my
protecting
nigga.
crazy.
an innocent woman who
And did it.
created
Wait,
her
and
own
did it
shit.
with the man's son on the side of him. He did it with the man's son on the side of him.
yeah, I got a problem with that. So at the end of the
And then
day, I didn't sat in this room and said I had a problem with that. I don't know how many times. No matter what come to me or what I got to deal with on my side.
King John,
So I should at least
your problem is
I
that
shouldn't
you
have
will
to be.
say that. Hold on. What you say is, and I agree with you. You have said that. But then you know the rule, right? You will say 1,000 words and then you will say, but, hey, Wack, we just got to find an equal medium here. No, fuck that. Fuck everything after but. Everything you say after but is a problem. And it negates everything you said before but.
When Wack already said he gonna stand behind Karen and let Karen and Wendy holler. So that's where I was at with it, bro.
Ain't that what
I
you
ain't,
would
I ain't,
do?
I ain't backtracking to the ignorant shit. I'm on what makes progress and what's best and what I see could have made some sense and get this
Well, if
shit
you
done
know
and
me,
out the
I'm
way.
not about ignorance. I'm talking about facts, bro. Put the facts on the table and make a decision. You can't keep going
Hey,
back and
I'm
forth.
not denying no facts. So you ain't gotta y'all whomever feel like I'm playing 50 or I'm on the side. You know what side I'm on. You know where I'm from and what I love. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna stick with the facts
Well,
and say
say
Jay
less
Prince.
then.
Hold on, bro. Jay Prince was wrong.
No, I
He
don't
need to
want to
get
hold
out
you.
the way. He need to get out the way and allow the family to deal with this lady. That's it.
Keep that. That's what I'm talking about. That's where it's at.
There you go.
Just a little misunderstanding. It's all love.
And along with that, like when you say holler at Jay Prince, I ain't got that nigga's number, but I am gonna reach out. Now I'm forced. I'm definitely gonna make every effort to have a conversation and see if I can have something said in this, and maybe somebody can listen to what I got to say and what I've observed and seen that maybe this can go a better way. If people listen, if folks listen or not, I don't know, but I'm gonna make that effort just for the fact of it, because at the end of the day, I do care, and I
Hey,
care
King
about one
John.
thing.
King
Yeah.
John, respectfully, I'm going to say this and don't they take this shit wrong. But I don't think you that guy. I don't think you had a power. You obviously don't know the guy. You not in your league, brother. It
Y'all keep
is
telling
what
I'm
it
gonna go talk
is.
to him.
It is what it is.
Yeah, well, obviously, I don't need. I don't want. Who the hell want that power anyway? That power gets you 5 life sentences. I don't want that. What I'm
Then
talking
stop.
about
Then
is
stop talking about that shit like
what I'm
you
talking
like
about
right
is
there, homie.
what I'm talking about is this. Sometimes people, the people involved don't know certain things and being lied to, and that's what I believe is happening. I think somebody's is misleading folks and telling them two different things and saying different shit.
Yo,
That's why
Lebo.
we got the
What's
results
up,
we
sir?
got.
Lebo, do it look like the lady stole the footage, Lebo?
Hell no. Ain't no way. That shit, man. That's ironclad. What I call. Man, that's
Nigga,
hey,
fuck
ain't
out of here.
nobody turning that shit away. That shit belong to her. It's hers. She do whatever the fuck she want to do with it. And if I was in your shoes, I'd protect the lady just like you doing. And at the end of the day, everybody gonna be wrong.
Yeah, no time restraints, bro. Zero on there. With no restrictions.
Zero restrictions. I mean, I ain't never seen no shit that spelled
I
everything out
told
like
you, my
that, dog.
nigga.
It
Like,
was like they wrote that shit in 2022 from 1998, knowing what
yeah,
was gonna happen. That shit left no rock unturned the way that shit written.
nothing.
Well, I mean,
And from the
originally,
same
didn't you say she was using it for something totally different anyway? So,
hold
I
on,
mean,
King
that's
John.
obvious.
Hey, hold on, King John, because Junior said something that was very, very important. He said when they initially launched the petition, they contacted this lady in regards to the footage to add to the petition. And the lady initially brought up monetary compensation. And conversation got shut down. I'm gonna tell you something. If there was a contract between this lady and the family that predates whatever contract was written between Mr. Hoover and this lady, it should have been presented years ago. Hear me, years ago.
Hey,
Verbal
Crook, trust me.
contracts are not admissible in court.
Trust me. September 1998, contract signed, sealed, and delivered.
So the moment, and if you hear it, it came out of Junior's mouth. I ain't making this shit up, pulling it out of my ass. Junior said it himself. The family were putting together the petition. They contacted the lady with the footage to add it to the petition in the hopes that it would help his pardon. The lady went to talking compensation. Conversation got shut down. Now, if you had a contract prior to putting that together, prior to that footage being made, that would have automatically been in litigation. Automatically. There would be no talk.
This don't need to go to court, man. They just need to work it out. That's it.
Wait, court. Nigga, ain't no court. You
No,
niggas is
the
clown.
nigga Crook talking about litigation and shit. I don't even. I'm not. That
That
don't even
ain't,
need to
there's
happen.
no, hey, listen. There's no grounds for court.
Hey, Wack, you mind if I read one sentence in this motherfucker?
Go ahead, bro.
This motherfucker contract goes into so detail that it says, and then Larry Hoover signed it, motherfucker. It said, I agree that any interview material may be edited and otherwise altered at the sole discretion of the producer and used in whole or in part for any and all broadcasting, audio and or visual and or exhibition purposes. And I'll stop right there.
It's crazy. I just, man, listen. Fuck you mean a court?
She could do
Y'all
whatever the fuck she want to
fuck
do
she
with this
want.
shit.
If she spent her money, she got the right to do what she want to do with it. She spent her money, bro.
Fuck the money. It was her resources to the government to even get the cameras in the penitentiary.
That part too.
ADX to be exact. And you know how hard it
And
is to get cameras in ADX? You're not
and
putting a camera. No, they're not doing that kind of shit.
A and B, what that does, it just by that sentence, that tells you that everything he said on that interview was a lie. You can't steal nothing that's signed over to you that you could do anything with.
A nigga lying, manipulating people, bro. It's crazy.
Hey,
Bro, that
whack
sentence right
whack
there just
whack to
tells you
clarify.
that
Yo,
she
whack.
could do
This is
whatever the
crook.
fuck she wants. That's it. Done.
Whack
Get
to
out of here.
clarify. This
Fuck
is
Jay
crook.
Prince.
What I was saying was, with if the family had a contract with this lady prior,
There is no, bro,
exactly,
bro.
exactly.
Hey,
They could
Wack, let
sue,
me do this. Let me do
but
this.
but it,
Hey,
This
but
hey,
it,
nigga,
Crook,
you ain't
respectfully,
understanding, bro.
the family has nothing to do with this. It's up to that
exactly. That's
lady,
what I'm saying.
and gracefully, the lady is willing to work with the family. She wants the family to be involved. Respectfully, the family could be cut out of all this shit. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'm saying because there was no contract prior to her involvement with the family. That's my point. So for someone to claim that someone stole something and you had no contractual obligation,
Bro, you're not hearing me, bro. That Lebo was reading, if he wanted his family in there, they would have been in there, my nigga.
There it is. And that's the part
That's a
that I'm
fact.
not
I
saying
don't think they
that
want. I don't think
everybody needs
the
to
mom.
understand.
I think the wife of Larry is jealous of her, and that's why she doesn't want to have her be part of it. She wants to push her out.
Uh-oh.
That's why she. I
Uh-oh.
think that's
Oh,
what it is.
oh,
Uh-oh. Somebody woke.
there it go.
I'm
Oh,
calling it. I'm
hey,
calling out
what?
the wife
I
is
ain't
There
gonna
it
jealous.
say that
go.
shit,
The
but
wife
hey,
is jealous of the Karen Civil because she knows Karen Civil got and was his pen pal. That's his pen pal, and they were, you know what I mean. He was. They
hey,
had a little thing
beast.
going on in the pen and paper. So now she doesn't want him to be part of that kind of shit. So
Hey,
you
beast.
know,
I'm gonna say this
yeah.
shit now. Why do you think Wendy or Miss Wendy don't want to talk to her?
because
There it
she know
go.
that she been talking to Larry. Like,
We've seen the same
Man,
type of
y'all
thing.
gotta
We
open your
already
fucking
know.
ears.
yeah, that's a fact. She been talking to her, and now she mad. Like
Nah,
B
she
said,
ain't
she
been talking
jealous.
to her. She know is what is.
I mean, not she been talking to
And
her. I meant to say
if
she
they
been
would,
talking to him.
they had been talking before. Then all of a sudden, from what Wack is saying, Jay Prince is claiming she don't want to talk.
Yeah, y'all
That don't make
clown.
that true.
Jay
Shit.
Prince
So
is full of
Believe what you
shit.
want to
I
believe.
feel
Like
like Jay Prince stepping in the middle, man. That's what's
Jay
going on.
Prince, Jay Prince just care about that money. He don't care about shit else. I guarantee
Nah,
you
what
that
it
he
is
don't
the
care about nothing.
family pissed the fuck off
Because
because it
Karen,
is what it
yes, yep,
is.
yep.
and
He
they could be
lost us
make
at a deal. That's what happened. He can't get no control over that motherfucker no more. Jay Prince just
right.
sitting out here just mad in the motherfucker.
He
And
mad that his strong
now it's
arm
gonna take
tactic
the
went wrong.
family to take a back step and understand what is what was, and in order to get a deal, they're gonna have to work with this lady, and if not, she gonna push for it however she can.
Strong arming gone wrong.
And
That's
I
why I'm sitting here listening to this dude just lie to these people like this, and I'm like, yo, they really swallowing this shit up. That shit crazy, bro. They get mad at whack when my facts dominate the lie. Then they just stop talking about it. I noticed that. I noticed that. When they think a motherfucker got me, they be like, yeah, whack, what up, what up? I hit them with the fact. Here it go. Right there. Y'all read it? You heard it? Oh, yeah, all right. No, 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 no. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing to the motherfucker had y'all going with the lie? Uh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Let's just leave it alone. Let's just leave that alone. Yeah, come on. Jay Prince is a
Yeah.
bitch. Jay Prince is a bitch. He's fucking lying ass motherfucker.
That's when they start talking about 6ix9ine.
Hey, Wack, I'm gonna tell you what happened with this cat. He thought you was gonna bow down, dog. He thought
Oh, yeah, that's
he
out.
thought you was a rapper. He
Yeah,
thought you
that's
was
out.
one of them out there doing the funky dance and the motherfucking gangster
No,
lean and shit. That's what happened. But what he didn't know was you was a real nigga.
yeah, that's out. Don't know that.
Well, if you know now,
It's
Nah,
crazy. He
removed it.
really, the nigga really said the lady stole her footage.
that's crazy.
Well, here go the thing. The footage ain't never been in the possession of nobody but her.
That's what you say. They don't even know what's on it. And then the motherfucker had the
They ain't never seen
audacity
it.
not to even use what you gave him.
Yeah, that's the crazy.
That's
They
wild.
ain't never seen it, bro. They ain't never seen that. That shit crazy.
Hmm.
Hey, what make it so bad is Larry's son, the one that said it.
Jay Prince put him up to it. I talked to Larry's son for like down that hour, bro. He ain't had none of that energy, bro. But no negative, no nothing, bro.
And that's why I said if you listen to his recollection of the events, you'll hear the truth.
What you mean by I
Yeah,
don't
no, fuck
understand
that.
what
Hey,
you
Crook, the problem is
oh,
it shouldn't take a motherfucking a translator to figure that shit out. He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. It
You,
don't
you,
take
you,
much to
you.
figure out.
Yeah, the influence was right there. You can hear it. You heard it throughout the entire
Wax
tale.
shouldn't even have to explain himself to nobody because it's not him to explain. He don't have to explain himself, but everybody wants him to explain himself. Fuck that. They seen this shit the first time. They seen it the first time. Fuck you. Now it's on you. Whatever the fuck you think, it is what it is. You guys seen? I told you guys what it is, and you guys don't fuck it. Fuck them. That's how I feel. And they don't believe. Fuck them.
No,
Hey,
the
hey,
problem
Crook.
is,
At the end of the day, I think this is and I hate using that term, but I can guarantee you this: as long as my nigga Wack is on the job, they shall not get any of the footage unless they come correct. Done
well,
deal. The rest,
no, not.
anything else don't matter.
I don't disagree with that one bit, Bo. My thing is this: is that I get it. You could get to a certain level, and you may be proud of yourself and beside yourself and all of that, but don't think for a moment that quote unquote clowns and cake ass niggas. And glad I ain't hear that again. It's stupid.
What
Niggas
I could
ain't
say
stupid.
is the motherfucker that signed my nigga up, and I could say that Reggie Wright, whoever it was that contacted Wack, they contacted the right person. This lady going is she's in well hands, and they got to deal with that. And luckily for her, they picked the right person.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Wack, in situations like this, I mean, is this normal when you trying to make a deal, though? People coming out making statements.
bro, what deal? It wasn't even y'all keep talking about a deal, bro. Like the lady
No,
What you
just
talking
said,
about?
hey,
what
the
I
like
mean is,
see,
go ahead.
Only nigga trying to make a deal, dude trying to bogart her out her shit. Lady, all she's saying is, I'll do it with the family.
King
He's
John.
saying, he's saying, fuck that. You gonna take 20,000, sign it over to me and get out the way.
King John. Popular opinion
Yeah,
ain't
so
got shit
that's
Who's
to
trying
do
not
to
with
gonna
backdoor
get.
the
business.
plug then rob the
So that,
plug?
so
Nah.
that's
Hey,
not
hey,
gonna
hit
get
it,
it
hit it,
done,
hit it,
obviously.
hit it, and you know it like I know it. Popular opinion ain't got shit to do with business. Bottom line.
No, honestly, man, I don't care what happened in 1998. What I care about is how do they do it now? How does she get
You
satisfied?
gotta care
She
about what
doesn't say.
happened in 1998.
What I
Because in
mean is
1998, Larry Hoover made the decision.
exactly. So obviously, now
And
that she's
obviously, he's
in the
still
deal,
standing on this decision because he
but
could
she's
easily
in.
write home and let him know about the decision to change it. He could change it. But he's not changing it. So what's that tell you? Think about that.
But
This
she's
shit been
got
going
what
on
she
since
got, and they.
September, bro. Listen, let me tell you what I've been waiting on, right? This how I know some cap going on. I've been waiting on Kanye or Jay Prince months ago for he got weird to say, whack, we just got a letter from Larry that he wants you to give to Karen. It ain't happening.
That's what I'm saying. That's
And see, it's some things I know that I ain't said because he know how to get a hold of Karen if he want to. Believe that.
I definitely believe that. That's what that's what I don't want to talk about, but it could be, like I said, he tell her whatever he asked her to do, she would do. So,
I
but that's
think this
between him and her.
this
Nobody
I
knows what
believe
the
that
fuck
there's a
that
disconnect.
is.
that's his pen pal. They fucking cool. The other wife's mad because she knows that that's his pen pal. They probably got conjugals every once in a while. He probably smashing on the low low.
Hmm?
Now he in the feds, that ain't going on.
I think there's a
But
disconnect between the family because if they ain't received no, I haven't heard. There's nothing that's been said that Larry has wrote any letters to tell Karen or Wack that they need to do X, Y, and Z.
None of that.
So I think there's a separation between the family and Larry. That's what it sounds like if you read in between the lines.
Man, y'all can't read between the lines. You need to go back on the short bus with the fucking helmet with the holes in it with the double chin strap.
I
Lebo, boy, you
fuck
a
with you.
cold
I
motherfucker,
fuck
but
with Lebo.
at the
And
end of the day,
and if Jay Prince really care about his freedom, why he talking to lawyers? He talking about footage. Footage ain't gonna free nobody if that unless there's evidence of whatever crime was committed. Focus on the law. This sounds like he trying to get a deal out of it. Wack ain't got no deal. Wack ain't got no paperwork on him with this lady.
Nothing. None. Ain't asked for none. Ain't told about none. None of that.
So everybody listen, what does that say? Wack has no paperwork, no contract with him and this lady
it's
at
not even
all.
about it's not even about that. I mean, you have business disputes all day. What got me shaking my head is how a gentleman that holds himself to that level at that level at that stature would get on a public platform and do that type of name calling and roll calling about some shit like this. Why would you bring that type of attention and energy to something like this? Why
And
would you
then
do
talk about I
that?
want all the
He's
smoke. Hey,
selfish.
bro, hey, listen, I'm gonna be real. This dumb motherfucker don't know when you dealing with somebody with the magnitude of Larry, bro. Any and everything tied to his name, any type of chatter, they keep a record of it. And you on this motherfucker saying the crazy shit you saying. I really think that nigga running reverse psychology. He want to keep him in there.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
smoke talking about smoke, homie. You know what? Everybody hear that smoke. Everybody knows what smoke means. You old motherfucker. Come on now. The fuck you talking about?
and so Wack. With that being said, whether niggas think I'm playing the 50 or not, give me credit for that's my motherfucking problem with the shit. I've been saying that all along. That's my issue. Stop creating chatter on this man's name.
Hey, but King, you hear what you just said? Whether I'm playing the 50 or not.
I said whether niggas think I'm playing the 50 or not. I didn't say whether I don't play the 50, bro. I done had two homies that was into it, and I had love for both of them. And what do I do in a situation like that? I try to bring it together and fix it. That's what I try to do, or I can just stay out of it. And, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna take a
Hey,
side
bro.
when I got love on both sides.
Hey, King, you know what? You know what I learned? If I don't have no influence on one side or the other, you can't really say much, bro. Your opinion
Hello.
is your opinion. But
But
if you
sometimes
don't have
too.
the influence, you got to realize the platform you on. If your voice don't have no weight, I hate to say it, big dog, but you got to shut the fuck up.
That part.
Bro, I just opened up this fortune cookie. It just fucked me up. The
Tell it,
motherfucker
but
said, follow your heart. It'll never be wrong.
Well, check
My
this
nigga.
out, Lebo. I ain't getting nothing good out
It
of
just
none of this
fucked
shit,
me up.
you know. So I only spoke for a reason. So
I,
I
I
figured
and
that.
I understand that and I understand your position, but at the same
Man,
Man,
the
the
time,
heart be wrong
whatever
than
I
a
you
think
say.
motherfucker.
I think you put yourself in more danger than you need to be
Nah.
because you don't have influence.
Well, maybe so, maybe not. But I definitely got the truth heard though. So it's just up to people to hear what they hear.
King John, I would advise you, um, if you would listen to counsel, I would advise you to watch the interview, hear the words for yourself.
Hey,
And
Wack,
once you see it and hear it, stand
Yep.
by that.
you believe that fortune cookie?
Hey, you a soft ass nigga talk thinking
Hell
about a
yeah,
woman.
believe that
You
shit.
thinking
Man,
about a female.
man,
See,
go
the heart
ahead,
always
you
gonna
think,
win.
wait, hold on. Here go the
guys.
problem with you, Sylvester. You
What?
so one track minded that you don't understand it. I just walked in the house with this conversation going on and cracked this fortune cookie open, and it said that you thinking about a female, nigga.
I, I didn't say that.
Somebody talking to
Hey,
you,
hey,
Wack.
Sylvester, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna agree with Wack on
I
this
didn't
one.
say that. I ain't say
Yeah,
nothing
you
about a
thinking about a female,
Hell
and
Come
I'm
yeah.
on, guys. I
saying
mean, it looks like
with
New
the
York.
conversation we having for that, for that message to be in that on my table,
What's the time?
it fits.
Okay, I got it.
I don't know
I,
what the fuck you like. What you
no,
talking
I
about? A
got it.
female broke your heart or what you?
No,
Hey,
I didn't say
Sylvester
that.
trying to be
I,
funny because it's
I didn't
late
say
night
that.
coming. He getting
Hey, but
warmed up. That's all
I
that
get
is.
it.
Nah,
Look,
but what I understand what you
I
what are you referring to?
look. No, I get it. It matches the conversation. I get it. That's why I asked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but when you say like, but I'm trying to still figure out what you referring to. Like what are you?
Sylvester, you fucked up when you said, "Do you think?" Nah, he don't think.
say, do you think? I say, do you believe that fortune cookie?
Well, fuck it. Do you
That's why he
believe?
said it,
That was where
Sylvester.
you fucked up.
It was a simple question, but yeah, Wack kind of know me a little bit, so I'm about to mute up.
He gonna pop off, Sylvester.
I mean,
Tell you what.
but he on some female shit because he every time he look up, who he think he love is calling him names and shit.
Wait,
Whoa, shit.
Hey, Wack. Hey, honestly, I think Sylvester trying to read into that BDSM shit. He was kind of intrigued
What
on
the
that whole
fuck is that?
conversation the other night.
hey, I had no
What is
idea
BD?
about
What
that
is that?
world, nigga. It was like four or
Hey,
five.
I'm gonna let Dreas explain that shit.
What's
I
BD?
don't want
She
nothing
can
to
tell
do
Yo,
you
my
with
way
that
eyes
type
got
better
of
than
real
shit.
me.
big.
I had no idea that world even existed, nigga. They learned
Yo,
me some
y'all
shit.
got me
Hey,
right when
hey,
I was
ask
finna get in
ask
the blunt.
Sylvester what vanilla mean.
I still don't know.
Yo.
Sylvester, you know what vanilla means, Sylvester.
Oh, but he wanna know.
Nah,
Oh, shit.
the whole world that I had no. It's a conventions and everything. I had no idea that
Yeah,
shit.
Sylvester, you be doing some weird shit. I mean, wondering like, hey, this was just some. He would rather. He wants to go in. Fuck it, just do it, man. I ain't gonna. I'd support
Hey,
you more if you just went and did it, big dog. I'd be like,
hey,
fuck it, all
beast.
right, that's the homie
Hey,
Sylvester.
Beast,
I
Hey,
fuck with
beast.
him.
we got two
I
I
fuck
bet
with
options.
him.
after
That's a
we got
homie,
off that
and
conversation,
I have respect to it.
hey, I bet he joined Fat Life.
See, listen,
Definitely,
but you need
definitely,
to remember.
definitely.
You just, I didn't even remember the name of it, Lebo.
Uh,
I don't
Hey,
know.
dog. One thing about me, I'm
Uh,
a observant
the
motherfucker. I got a
shade.
photographic memory, homeboy. I don't forget shit.
Yeah, I didn't even remember the name of
You
it.
guys that Dreas got. I know your name. I know your screen name, Dreas. No, you
I know
don't.
that's right.
Dresh don't know that motherfucker been shared a couple times.
God
Memory
damn.
like an
What's
elephant, boy.
Morbius? What's
What?
Morbius?
It's a new
What?
Marvel movie.
That
Oh,
bitch did trash.
I was like, I ain't never
Marvin's
heard.
only sold 85,000 after being
What?
re-released. That motherfucker did flop city.
Yeah, that movie wasn't that good. Whack. It was too. It was way. They did stuff way too fast. Stuff wasn't adding up. You could tell what was gonna happen next.
Hey, what is
Like
the base on? It was a Marvel movie or some shit, Matrix or
it's a
something.
Marvel
Yeah,
movie. It's
Uh,
Morbius.
it
He's a
possibly.
scientist that turns himself into a vampire.
Yeah, they dropped the
yeah,
ball
who
on
the
that one.
fuck knew about that? Like, I ain't. That was
Nah, they.
my first introduction to that character.
Nah, it was promoted a little bit. You feel me? They dropped some. You know how Marvel do. They dropped some.
Hey, can I look ahead a little bit?